Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to our top 10 books for April 2026 here at Teasel and Skylark in Dorchester. And we're going to kick off with a number 10 from.
Number 10 is, you've seen this before if you watch our videos, and who wouldn't? This is Lolly Willows by Sylvia Townsend Warner. As you've heard before, Sylvia Townsend Warner is a writer who lived a lot of part of her life in Dorset, particularly Maid Newton, I think, Frome Church. And so of sort of a legacy for Dorset, really.
Absolutely.
And you'll know that she recently had a statue devoted to her on a bench in town centre in her honour, and so her work is still continuing to sell really well. This is probably her best known and best loved work.
Absolutely.
So Lolly Willows at number 10.
Okay, and at number 9 we've got the paperback version of Bird School by Adam Nicholson, which is a fascinating insight into some of the sort of smaller little garden birds that you might not really pay much attention to, but Adam really delves into their lives and just how beautiful they are and what they get up to. It's not just the big exotic birds and things that matter, but it's the garden wildlife as well.
That's very us, isn't it?
And
Teasel and Skylark.
yeah, and Adam makes a beautiful job of writing about his own experience of learning about school, learning about birds, hence Bird School. So in at number 9.
We believe you don't have to travel very far to find something interesting.
No, we don't.
If you take time to study it, as
Indeed.
Bird School demonstrates.
It does.
At number 8 is A River Alive.
Another paperback version.
Another paperback version that did really well in hardback. This is by Robert Macfarlane, and it's a journey with water, and this does take you around the globe in sort of his lyrical, really personal, and also very informative, slightly political as well, about what is happening to rivers here and around the world.
Around the world, yeah.
Not always good,
No,
but
no,
really fascinating.
lots of
And
lovely
moments
stuff
of
as well.
moments of hope and uplifting
yeah.
bits as well. So
Absolutely.
again, really connecting with nature. That's at number 8.
It is. At number 7 we've got a Thorn and Briar, which is another paperback version of a recent hardback.
Did well as well, didn't it,
It did
hardback?
really well, and this is now doing extremely well as well, by Paul Lamb. And it's again, we do specialise a lot in sort of memoir-y, lyrical writing about people's own experiences, and this guy obviously is a hedge layer, and it's about his experiences locally of trying to keep hedges alive, really.
So
Explaining
important.
how important they are and how we need to keep them and not lose them, and it's his own experiences of trying to do that. And again, it's another lovely lyrical memoir about his experiences.
It's nice to see so many nature books
Yes.
in the top 10 again this
Yes,
month, isn't it?
Is it anything to do with the fact that we sell nature books?
We do specialise in nature books and
Right,
writing, but sometimes we do sell
we
quite a lot of
do,
fiction.
we do.
Speaking of which, we've got at number 6, The Other Bennet Sister. This is by Janice Hadlow. You may have seen this on television lately, BBC adaptation.
Very good. One of my favourite series recently.
I think most people thought
My
that
cup of tea.
it had critical acclaim, didn't it? And very popular, quite rightly so. This is the book on which it's based. Again, this is an alternative view, a reimagined version of, from a different perspective, of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So this features the quite overlooked Mary Bennet, and she makes her the whole heroine of the story.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
it's a great premise.
it's a great premise.
Really well
yeah,
told.
and this has been selling phenomenally well.
Yes, it has. So has this at number 5. This is The World Within by Guy Stagg, and he describes how some famous people and he himself have decided to take a little bit of a retreat from the world, the crazy world that we live in, and the benefits that can provide. And again, it's another of those memoirs that is beautifully written, really thought-provoking, and something to think about. If you are struggling, take time out to have a little retreat from what's going on and see the benefits that can provide you. So that's why this is very popular, I think, particularly at the moment, in at number 5.
How do you think about taking a retreat, David?
Well, yes, quite often actually, but we won't talk
Please
about
don't.
that.
It would be dull in the shop.
Oh,
without
it
you,
would be horrendous,
so
wouldn't it? Yes.
I don't think
Yeah,
either
well,
of us.
Okay, I'll hang around.
I don't think either of us are allowed a retreat
no,
just yet.
no.
The retreat is our shop.
It is,
It
actually.
is, yeah.
No, joking
Yeah.
apart, it really is.
So, in at number 4, thank you, David.
You're
This is
welcome.
why you can't go on a retreat. This is a novel, The Boy from the Sea by Garrett Carr. Hopefully this is going to resonate with a lot of people watching this video, because this is the first ever read for the Teasel and Skylark book club, which is meeting for the first time. Probably will have met by the time this video goes out, but it hasn't by the time we're recording this. Wednesday the 6th of May, and this is the first read. It's I mean, I am going to the book club, so I have read it, and it is very enjoyable. I actually liked it, but I'm not going to say too much because it's the book club pick and I don't want to give any spoilers. But again, great novel, recommended.
Absolutely. Okay, and at number 3, this is one of my personal favourites recently, to the extent that I have written a review on our website. Lost Souls Meet Under a Full Moon by, I just need to remind myself, Mizuki Tsujimura. Obviously translated into English, but yes, it is. Okay. I just love the current trend for Japanese, let's call it whimsy, but it's not just whimsy, it's really thought-provoking, and I love the premise of this book. And there is a sequel coming out later in the year, which I'm really looking forward to. But again, it's really thought-provoking and just makes you stop and think about what matters to you really, and particularly what matters to you in terms of people who aren't around anymore. So I can't recommend it highly enough, and hopefully that's why it's at number 3.
There's a lot of imagination in the Japanese novels, isn't there? It's really creativity.
I love it.
In imagination in premise. It's really great. So at number 2, it's not that hard.
It's been a long time since number 4. I know.
I normally do the odd numbers, but it's difficult. This is another novel, Florence Knapp, The Names. This did really well for us in hardback last year, and now it's doing really, really well in paperback. It's just a fantastic concept. We're talking about original concepts. This is a great concept. Slightly experimental. Again, I don't really want to say too much about it if you don't know what it's about, but it does sort of really make you think about identity and sort of the power of fate, really, and sort of free will, that sort of old nature versus nurture, and how much of your life is predetermined and how much you can control it, and the difference tiny decisions make, sliding doors moments, and I love all of that, kind of those ideas. So this is a really good read, highly recommended. Florence Knapp, The Names, number 2.
Okay, and it won't surprise anyone to see number 1, again, 111 Places in Dorset That You Shouldn't Miss.
Old classic, best-selling.
It is truly a bestseller. I can't see this going much out of the charts, particularly as summer comes along with hopefully lots of visitors coming.
This is a signed copy.
It does say signed copy. We have several signed copies because a couple of weeks ago we had Jenny and Karen do us a fantastic illustrated talk over at King's Arms.
They were amazing, aren't
they are really entertaining guys.
Great feedback from the event.
Very good feedback, and it's no wonder that it's still selling so well, and I'm sure it will continue to sell really well. Packed full of quirky places that you might not have considered.
A fake shop on Portland.
Including a fake shop on Portland, who knew?
It's amazing.
So yeah, no wonder it's at number 1, so well done Jenny and Karen again.
What a great list.
So, there we go.
A great list.
A great list as always. So thank you to all our customers for making that list happen.
Thank you, David.
Well, no,
I'd like to thank you.
Well, okay then.
And we'll see you next month for more top 10 videos.
We will indeed.
And that's it.
Ta-ra!
Yes, goodbye.